Hey everyone, here, either here for another video with this time a install. Um, this work order will be on an install, and let's get right to it. We're gonna first do what we normally do. If you're new, you're going to go into actions on the top right, going to start travel. Then on the top right, hit the save button. Then obviously you're starting to travel, driving to where you gotta go. Let this bar load, let this bar do its thing. I like to always tell people it's the bar death. Refreshing view. That's when you know you're good to go. Now we're going to go to actions. We're going to arrive on site. We're going to say, yes, this is the correct time. If it's not the correct time, you would select no and select the time that you would be, or what time you were there on site. I got plenty of videos on that one as well. So now that is done, we're going to go to actions, and there's only a couple things you can do here. So we then select add a product service line, add the product that we're working on. Sorry, it's taking a little time here. I'm gonna flip it this way. We'll say a combi. We're installing a combi. That pops up there. We're gonna hit the save button. Now we're gonna let this thing do its thing and load. And after it's loaded, we will then be going to refreshing view. Now we'll be going to the debrief work order. And this is where you're going to put in your work performed. You're also, if you need to, if you use parts off your van that you needed to consume, you can put it in here. But this one, for right now, we're just going to say installed unit works fine. Then hit the save button. We're going to wait for this thing to do its thing. And then we will go into actions, complete visit job. With an install, there's not too much with this. You can pretty much only put this in two statuses. We did change this so you need to put in work complete, ready to build like you normally do if you've been with us for a little bit and you know how this goes. I'm pretty sure we made it so you can, I believe it's additional time required, I believe. I believe that's what it is. We're going to find out right now. Hold on one second. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So, as you saw there, I was able to put it in requires revisit and not work complete. I think before we had it, you can only do work complete and that was it. So it's requires revisits, need additional time, and same thing like you do in the last one, like always. Parts required. I believe that's how we did it that way. Just to make sure, let me find out here. One visit. Yep. So we're gonna output the document. Work performed. Site equipment we use. This is still a test. Parts that we use would be there. Have the person sign it. Hit submit. And that is it for visit one. Well, I got you here. Might as well just do the second visit now, huh? I mean, for the install, there's not really too much to it, which is not a bad thing. You can see everything's grayed out now, so that's when I know everything is good to go. That's a good part about it. So now we are going to do the second visit here. I'm going to do it with you through the phone on this video chat this whole time. So how's that? Let's do here. Go on the sync tablet. Put this sync up. All right. Now let's go into it should be second visit. Let's make sure. So you can see visit number 2. I just did it here on my end. So let's go through it here. We're gonna start travel. It's a second visit on a install. Start the travel. And we also now go into arrive on site. Once this bar loads here. There we go. Arrive on site. Is the start time correct? Yes. Again, if it's not, you can hit no, change the time. Whoop. All right. Shouldn't have to do this because it is saved from the last one. Yes, it is. Okay. So obviously we already installed the combi, I believe that's what it was. Yeah. So the product server side obviously is the combi oven. We're going to keep that the same. We're just going to go right into the debrief because this is our second visit on an install. Needed more time. up, running, whatever. I don't even know what to put there on the second install visit. But same thing, if you have to add the parts, just make sure that the debrief is there. Your work performs in there. We're going to hit save. We are going to then go to complete the visit. There we go. So, like I said, I believe the only two things you can do is work complete and requires revisit. The second one, the reason, you can see usually it says parts required, different technician required, or additional time required. I believe the only thing you can use is additional time required. These other ones will give you an error. So this is if you need to go back again. Parts required. But right now we are going to do ready to bill. We're complete. So because we don't have to come back to this a third time, just the one time, store manager, again, we're complete. The reason for revisit, none. Ready to bill. Manager name. Hit the save button. Let this bar do its thing, and then we should be all set after we generate the output document. Multiple, I believe it's multiple equipment, multi-equipment service report. That's what it was. So you can see work performed. Tap for signature. Boom. Gonna hit done. And that is it. That is a work complete second visit on an install. Thank you, and have a great day.